What's up, everybody? This is Brian J's Nerd Talk, and I finally got the second book. The physical book has been shipped. There was a lot of shipping delays from Dragonsteel, Brandon Sanderson, but it's okay. It's great. It arrived, and there's apparently not going to be any delays for the third book, which I'm looking forward to because it's a part of Cosmere, and it's actually... I read the first 7 or 8 chapters of the third book, and it seems to be a very beautiful story. But here it is. Here's the box. I'm going to open... I've already opened up the box and looked at it, so I'm just going to open it here for this video. And let's look inside. Here's a Cosmere pen of Vasher, a character I don't really know because I've only read the Mistborn Cosmere books, the Mistborn saga, all 7 books, and I've read Tress of the Emerald Sea, and I'm going to get started on the Stormlight Archive later on this year. But this is a cool little pen. I prefer my Vin pen, which I love, that was a part of the Tress book. But this is nice. This is very beautiful. And let's see here. We got a bookmarker. This is the female character in the Frugal book. I forgot her name, but I do love this character. I have to read the book again because I read the book back in April, and I really enjoyed it. It's not my favorite Brandon Sanderson book, but it's really, really good. It's very funny, has a great sense of humor. And this is the scene at the end of the book where she's calling to the higher power to come save the world. At least I think that's the gist of it, but it's a little bit more complicated than that. This is a great bookmarker. It's so gorgeous. Here's a sticker of the wizard character who is in the illustrations, who has his own story. It's really cool. It's different from the story of the main character, but it's a story, and his journey is really funny. It's very funny and very amusing, and it's a cute little character. The characters who are the main characters in the book, in this story, don't look like this character, but this is a character who's illustrated and painted in the book, and he's really adorable, and he's really funny, and he goes on some wild adventures in the world that he's traveled to. So that's a sticker. Here's a Dragonsteel little piece of paper telling me what's inside the box, which I already know. And here is the book. Let's look at this. Yes, the Frugal Wizard's Handbook for Surviving Medieval England. This is a really, really good book. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. It's not as good as the Tress book, which I love. I give that book a 10 out of 10. I love Tress of the Emerald Sea, but the Frugal Wizard's Handbook for Surviving Medieval England is really good. It's a combination of Jason Bourne with science fiction, technology and stuff, with magical fantasy world. And it's really, really good because the main character has amnesia. He doesn't remember who he is. So he discovers who he is on his journey, and you learn who he is over his journey. And everything comes to a really satisfying, amazing conclusion that's really awesome. And, it has a great happy ending, which Brandon Sanderson is really known for. And there's also the Sanderlanche, which there's so much information and crazy stuff happening all at once in the last 50 pages of the book. So much going on. This is the book. Here's the story, the description of the story. And yeah, it's just really, really great. It's also it's also not like Hunger Games, but there draws some similarities to that as well. But it's not like fighting to the death. It's just people traveling, doing tourists traveling to different dimensions, to the past and alternate dimensions and alternate realities. So yeah, it's good science fiction and really good fantasy. And it's a really funny book with a lot of fun and a really great main protagonist. And yeah, I love this book. So I will read this again, this hardcover edition later on this month. After I get done reading my Witcher book, The Time of Contempt. After I'm done with that book, I will start reading this book because I love this book a lot. And yeah, this is Brian J's Nerd Talk. I'll talk to y'all later.